Greetings, Macadine family and listening audience. I am Camille Shabazz of Macadine University. I'm just going to go right into my subject, but before I do that, gotta let you know once again about the Mighty Macadine Essential Knowledge for Boys and Men, which is at Amazon. Get your copy today. Definitely a must read in this day and time. Now, my subject is the war against the natural man and woman. You know, the masses of the people do not know that an actual war is being waged against the natural man and natural woman. That man and woman who is naturally that way based on their birth and are living in their natural state. The LGBTQ and all the other alphabets that they got that are hidden behind them, like the P, which stands for pedophilia, they are putting all of their money, resources, and power and influence to make the war against the natural man and woman a success. From legally changing gender names as well as gender roles, names like non-binary and cisgender. These names are legal, and they're trying to actually graft their mindset and their way of life and make that way of life the one that's ruling the society. Now, I was really taken back by the TCMA, which stands for the Transcultural Mindfulness Group, and their actual attack against Aretha Franklin's 1968 song. And I'm going to read their article and their protest that has caused a big hoopla, so to speak. And it says, Aretha Franklin's 1968 song, Natural Woman, perpetuates multiple harmful anti-trans stereotypes. There is no such thing as a natural woman. This song has helped inspire acts of harm against transgender women. TCMA is requesting it is removed from Spotify and Apple Music. Now, my question to these fools is, how the hell is such a beautiful song that came out 55 years ago or something like that, back during the time of Martin Luther King's assassination, how does this song inspire acts of harm against transgender women? Now, I could see if it was a rap song talking about killing them and doing something to them, or lynching them, or, keeping them out of your place of business. But this is a beautiful song that was an inspiration as well as a feel-good song to millions of all classes and color. A song that never caused any wars, fights, or strife, but a song that brought joy and still till this day brings joys to the hearts of millions. And here they are lying and saying that there's, number one, no such thing as a natural woman. Natural woman means that which nature has naturally produced. You came out a girl and you naturally evolved into a woman. A trans person, on the other hand, is one who unnaturally attempts to transfer their sexuality or their gender into that which they weren't naturally made to be. But it says this song has helped inspire acts of harm against transgender women. And they know that this is a lie. But because the masses of the natural men and women do not stand up against their nonsense, which is backed by billions of dollars, they're gradually easing into power. And before you know it, the whole world is going to be under their guidance and under their bipolar mindset. Because most of them, when it's all said and done, because you know the highest suicide rate is in that community, because you can't make yourself that which you really are not by nature. If you look at the pelvic bone of a natural man and the pelvic bone of a natural woman, they're two different sizes. The bone structure of a man and woman are two different structures with two different constituents. That's why they can unbury a body that's 5,000 years old and they can tell if it's a male or if it's a female. Because nature dictates who and what you are. What they do in terms of creating someone gay chemically is how all this confusion is beginning. But on the other hand, we as natural men and those who are natural women got to stand up and fight against that BS that they're trying to present to our children through the school system and through music and entertainment. And if we don't do that, we're going to find ourselves in a terrible position. So just be mindful of the tricks and the power that's behind the tricks. The Biden administration, the Democrats that are pushing this transgender LGBT agenda. And I am not what you would call homophobic. I'm just calling it what it is. The natural man and natural woman are those who were made that from the womb. Being naturally born a boy, evolving into a man, and naturally born a girl, evolving into a woman. That's the natural man, and that's the natural woman. And don't be ashamed to be that. More later. Peace and salute.